What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So guys, you know, I've been having my takes on Keyshia Cole. You know, she's from the great state of California, like me. Stop the show. Y'all are mad. It's not my fault. Northern Cali, stand up. That's correct. Shout out to Oakland, Frisco, Richmond, Concord. Y'all know how we do out there. Y'all dusty, but shout out to y'all, right? And Keyshia Cole is a good looking young lady, 40, but she still looks young. Okay, talented singer. She's just like Mary J. Blige. Y'all know if she get in a bad relationship, that next album is going to be fire. Fire is going to be off the chain. It's going to be a hit. Okay. Unfortunately, Keyshia Cole's R&B career is much more successful than her relationship career. She has 2 different kids by 2 different men. She's been married and divorced. And unfortunately, her standards have come down a little because she was dealing with Antonio Brown. All right. And Antonio Brown is extremely, extremely dusty. Okay. Now, again, we all saw this coming a mile away. And like many of you brothers out there, or some of you sisters out there, let's be honest, you will have a friend. You can clearly see that the dude that she's interested in ain't about shit. What do you try to tell her? Girl, don't go over there with him, right? You try to call her, you try to tell her. And what ends up happening is that you try to warn them so much, they end up hating you. You actually push her more into the arms of this particular guy. And sometimes people, you got to let them touch the stove for themselves. All right. And this is exactly what Keyshia Cole did. She thought that she was different. She thought that she possibly could change Antonio Brown. Most women feel that when it comes to men, that they are different. It's just what they think. They believe that they are different from the guys that they are dealing with. So what ended up happening was Antonio Brown dissed her, disrespected her like he did every other woman he's dealt with and every other teammate. Okay. And I don't blame Antonio Brown. I blame her. We've talked about that. But look at Keyshia Cole. Her sister, Nefertiti Pugh. What a very, very interesting name. Nefertiti. It sounds like something you get on your foot when you don't, when you stepping on some fungus or something. But Nefertiti is upset. Okay. And being a protective sister as she is, she has come after Antonio Brown. Okay. And what is Nefertiti saying? Nefertiti has said this. Say music. Why do we let clowns that look like this disrespect women? Which is interesting because this dude got on some boots. Yeah, he do like a Gucci. He looks like an idiot, right? But see, I think the issue is plain to see. Keyshia Cole is the one that has disrespected herself, right? And back in the day when, I mean, guys, remember when you used to go out on dates and you're interested in a girl and she would tell you about a guy and you would be wrapped up in the story. He left her, he left her for dead, left her broke. You'll be listening to that and you'd be like, how could he do that to a woman like you? You're a beautiful woman. I just can't get it, man. I hate that guy. And so, you were going into the motions because she's making you feel a certain way, right? But see, I wanna get into this whole thing because the situation of it all, and if we're really, really, really dealing with this particular concept, we want to deal with this and understand the fact that a lot of these ladies have caused many guys to get mad on their behalf. Boyfriends, husbands, cousins, getting mad at somebody else. When in the reality is, she did it to herself. Okay? Now, I'm not saying a woman deserves any treatment from a guy, but when it's clear as day that this guy is not anything, this guy is a player, this guy is like this with every woman, and then you choose him, then what happens is she cries to her friends and families, and then they take up the fight for her, okay? Which doesn't teach her a lesson. She is even going to be justified in her dysfunctional decisions because now her sister is going to come after Antonio Brown when her sister needs to tell Keyshia Cole, Keyshia, why are you messing with a dude like that? That's your fault, sis. No, you shouldn't have been dealing. You're too old for that. You should know better. No, I'm not going out there on Front Street defending you, having me look stupid. But she won't say that. And you wonder why a lot of times in the community, we have a lot of sisters that don't grow in relationships, because whenever they make bad decisions, everybody will come to their defense, backing them up. Everybody. If you point that out, there's gonna be problems. Just like Kevin Samuels pointed that out. Now he's the problem because he pointed that out. But now if you come to her defense, oh, I'm gonna protect you, nah, queen, and then as soon as you go protect her, you go fight the dude or do whatever, here she go back to the same guy 3 to 4 weeks later, and you look like an idiot. You look a clown. But why you don't just get her? Why don't you hold your own sister accountable? Because I'm gonna tell you one thing. If it's a man and your girlfriend is a stripper, or she's out there cheating, or whatever the case is, and she's cheating on you with hella different dudes, most men gonna say, hey man, you knew she was like this when you got with her. You need to let her go, bro, because she's not no good. Dudes are not gonna be over there confronting her, calling her out her name for the most part, unless she's, getting into an argument with somebody. But for the most part, men are not gonna do that, because men are gonna understand it's his choice. She chose to deal with him. He ain't got to deal with her if she don't want to. Same thing with Keyshia Cole. She knew what kind of man that Antonio Brown was. So why is the sister now trying to come over to her defense? And Keyshia Cole will go back and choose another guy just like that. She's 40-something years old and did not learn. And that's the state of the black community. Every time these ladies are going on dates, they're blaming all their problems on the last dude they dealt with. He was this, he was that, he was this and that, and all of this. This is what they do all the time. This is what they do. Not all of them, but this is what they do. And then you wonder why the ladies can't get no help, because everybody comes to their defense. The women come to their defense. Oh, he's a bad man. How could he disrespect a queen like Keyshia Cole? Because she let him. Easy. If she was the queen y'all say she is, then y'all should have told Queenie over there to, hey, Keyshia, don't mess with him. Oh, but she didn't want to listen to y'all. Because why? As soon as she messed up, all she got to do is come crying to y'all, and then y'all gonna make her feel better about it. And none of y'all gonna tell her, Keyshia, you need to do better when you select guys. Keyshia, you need to understand what you're doing don't make no sense. Keyshia, we're not gonna keep supporting you and you're wrong. You knew he wasn't nothing. You knew he wasn't about nothing. So Keyshia, you need to get your life together. None of y'all gonna say that. Y'all not gonna say that. And then they keep going around, being mad at black men, mad at everybody else, when it's their decisions are holding them back. How often will you be weighed down by your bad decisions? How? But y'all don't want to talk about that. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at all-time high. I'm out.